Okay, so I trained back today, just got done. I'm getting a little more tired than usual. The prep's starting to hit. Um, the carbs are lower and kind of losing weight pretty fast at this point. We did a refeed Sunday and Monday and gained a pound maybe. Lost that back pretty quickly. But after the refeed, I did get fuller and harder. Noticeably fuller. It seemed like I had a good response. Not much water retention, so that was a good thing to see. Hopefully, we can carb up like that at the end and get a good response. My carbs are basically the same: 75 grams of rice for 2 meals, 150 grams of rice pre-workout meal, and still 50 grams for the cream of rice meals, and the last meal is 0 carbs. So I've been losing weight probably a little bit easier than usual. I typically do lose weight a lot quicker than I put it on, for example. So in the past, I've had kind of stall outs, but I'm just moving right on down this time. I had been doing carb cycling before, which is part of it. I would have one high day a week on leg day, so that would kind of fill me back up. So we did do that this week basically, and I sent my weight into my coach this morning, and he's going to make a decision on if he wants to change the food or not. So we'll see what happens there, and we'll just keep going. I do have conditioning to still pull in. I weighed 229 this morning. The glutes are coming in, abs are coming in. They could still be sharper, but it's really kind of getting there, and still maintaining some good muscle mass from the bulk, and not completely flat, but I do get flat, pretty flat today. And like I said, the energy is kind of low, but just push through it. That's all you can do. Thinking about maybe adding in a metabolic enhancer at some point, but I'm a little bit afraid it's just going to make me lose weight even more and crank up the metabolism even more than it already is. That's typically a problem of mine. Once it gets going, especially when I get down under 6 weeks, if you don't stop it, if you don't do anything to stop it, put in more carbs, it's just going to keep grinding down. My homeostasis is probably like 170, so it wants to just wind right on down. Your body doesn't want to carry around a bunch of extra muscle tissue. It's just not needed. It's more efficient to not have it, and so that's what your body naturally wants to do. But anyway, yeah, we'll get into the back training and go from there. Okay, so here we go. First movement is seated cable row. As you can see, I'm touching my lat with my opposite hand because I really want to feel that contraction, mind-muscle connection. Just something I pretty much always do on these kinds of movements. It just helps me to really feel it. And it doesn't really take away from the movement pattern or anything like that. So getting a good stretch, letting it out, pulling it back in, elbow close to the body there. And did 3 sets of these, pyramided the weight up. This is the top set. Okay, so this is the hammer strength lat pull down I'm about to do here. I like this machine. It gets a pretty good stretch on the lats and really feel the contraction. It's peculiar on this particular machine. You don't, on these types of machines, you definitely want to keep the tension on the lat as you reach up and let the handle go. On this machine, just a little over halfway, the tension comes off the lat really. There's not much going on there. So you can let this one go a little bit earlier. It's not important, just be really slow with it at the end. Of course, you don't want to just be wild, right? But so that's just coming down as well. It gets to a point a little over halfway where the tension kind of comes off the lat as well. But in the in-between range there, you do get a good contraction. So here we go, working set on the hammer strength. I think technically they call this a high row. It is basically a lat pull down in effect. 2 1/4 on each side, and unilaterally, as you can see, really feeling that stretch on each side. Good. Bringing it in close to the body. Lean over slightly, pulling it into the pocket on each side. That's something I learned from John Meadows on these kinds of pull downs. Now, you don't want to do anything extreme as far as that's concerned, but just a slight little tilt. It's kind of just a feel thing. So the next movement here, we've got the seated row. As you can see, I put my butt back on the seat where I can get really target that upper back area. Pull with my elbows out on each side, getting that wide contraction there. My hands are not gripping the handles there real tight, as you can see, and it's a overhand grip, just pulling it straight back. So I call these a floor row. Basically, it's got kind of like a T-bar row. It's got a chest supported pad there. I'm doing a neutral grip on this set. So this is the working set. I did 2 of these, and then I changed up to an overhand grip for 2 more sets. And you can see that one here. This is going to give you more of that upper back. The neutral grip kind of gets some lats and fill it in that the low trap area. This is going to get more of that high trap area and upper back. So we did the cable pullovers to close it out. This for me is kind of more of a burnout exercise. It's good to start with sometimes to get warmed up and lathered up pretty good. You get a good stretch on the lats. I'm gonna pull it from high, separate the rope there when you get down to your legs, and gonna get a good contraction.